On this video, I want to talk about discovering the gold in your posts and really understanding where that gold might be and if it's hidden, how it's hidden and how you can use that. So hi, I'm Lucy. I help female business builders to expand their team and scale their business online. This is a subject that is so important when you're on social media because every single post is a possible reach to your audience and somebody who is at that point of readiness. So looking here at the different types of posts and then the different types of reactions. So they're the two main things I want to cover here. And if you find content creation quite tricky, this is definitely going to be something that you want to listen to and to grab some information from to use. Because once you can understand the different types of posts, that's one area that's going to help you to create your posts. And because you can decide, okay, what type of post am I going to do today? And you might do that kind of post each Monday or each Wednesday. And then on that, when that day comes, it's like, well, I know it's going to be this kind of post today. What am I going to create? So let's look at the different types of posts that you can create. The very first one is personal. So a personal post could be something that you really enjoy doing. It's just your day-to-day life. You're going out, you've gone to a coffee shop, you've met up with a friend, you've gone for a walk, you've gone out with your children, you're on a date night with your husband or your wife, and that is a personal post. And you're just sharing something about you and your life and just what's happening. And that's, I would say, also have a point to that. So you might share that kind of a story or that kind of a post and have a little point to the end of it. The second kind of post is a curiosity post, and that is just to make people wonder a little bit more about what you have or what you do. You're not telling them outright, you're just telling them about it. And so they start to get curious and they start to come to you. So that's part of your attraction marketing. You're attracting people to you. You haven't gone, this is what it is. This is what I'm doing. You're saying, these are the results. This is what I'm enjoying. So they need to then ask you if they're interested, what it is. And that is a real key point. So another one might be an engagement post. You ask a question, something specific. Do you like this or do you like that best? Should I wear this or should I wear that? What color suits me best? Is it green or pink? What do you think? Or what color hairstyle, color hair or what hairstyle? So you can get a lot of engagement with that. Now, I would say one of the main things with that is you're boosting up your algorithm, because if people are responding and commenting, Facebook see your post as valuable or Instagram see your post as valuable. But we're very specifically talking here about Facebook. Another one is what you're inspired by. So whatever inspires you, you can post about that thing. And again, it's just letting people into your world to know what you enjoy, what you like, who you are, how you operate. And so that inspiration post can be very powerful, just to let people know that you're not just posting for no other reason than to get your business and your products out to them, because that's really tedious. Looking down here at my notes, another one is an authority post. And really that's just to let people know that you know about your subject matter, whatever that is. So if you're into makeup, you're giving an authority post about that and something that's linked with makeup. If you're into sports, you're giving an idea of how that can help people, not specifically what you're doing, but how it can help people. So you're an authority in that area, and people will, again, they'll align with you if they're really interested in that subject. You can also do something that's called a direct post, and it's really exactly what it says. You're being very direct, and you're asking a very specific question, or you're giving some very specific directions. So that's a direct post. And another one is a like-minded. So you're finding people that are like-minded to you. So again, that could come through a question. It can come through what you're posting. This is what I love. This is what I believe in. And the like-minded people will say, yes, 100%, totally agree. And the ones that don't will either not say anything at all, or they'll go off and they'll leave. And I think, oh gosh, if that's what she's like, or that's what he's like, I'm leaving this person, and I don't want to follow them anymore. So they can unfollow you, and that's totally fine. And the last one is a kind of behind the scenes. This is what I do to get ready. This was what was happening while my live was going on. I've often had lives where my dog has decided to do something in the background, or my cat's, going around my feet, or is trying to wobble my light. And you can then do a post about that. And it's like, I might have looked calm. There might have been a few noises in the background. This is why. So that's the kind of the behind the scenes thing. And again, it just allows people into your world to know that everything isn't as perfect as perhaps it looks on social media. And people want to know that. They don't want to think that everything has to be perfect to be able to do what you do, or to be like you are, or that you're positive only because everything is perfect in your world, right? So that's the first part I wanted to cover. And there are more, and there are very specific ways to use those types of posts. So now the second thing I wanted to cover was your people, the different types of engagement. The first one is people that just go, oh, I need to go on and love and like people. Oh yeah, love, like, love, like, love, like, love, like. And they don't even read your post. It might just be that they're flicking through and they think that that's going to boost their algorithm, which it won't. Or they just want to support a friend, but they haven't got time to message. So they just do a quick love, love, love. The second type of person is the one that does, who is out there, who is active, who is actively commenting. And doesn't that feel good? Aren't they the ones you look for? They're the ones I know. I look for those. I look for, well, who's liked it, first of all, but more importantly, who has bothered to make a comment. They've actually stopped to read what I've written, which I'm giving value. I want them to read what I've written, right, or said, and they've commented on it. That's when I know that somebody has actually taken it on board. And so they are the most valuable. But the third type of person, and this is the hidden gold, this is absolutely something you must keep in your mind, even if you feel like, oh, nobody's commenting, nobody's seeing my posts, I may as well not be doing this. They're the ones that are lurking. They're the ones that are just looking. They're the ones that don't do the love and the like. They're the ones that don't do the comments, but they're there. They are definitely there, because your personal profile will have 10 to 15% of your audience seeing it all the time. But there aren't 10 to 15% of people engaging and commenting on your post. The rest of them are just watching. They're just watching you. All right. And they are the gold. The number of times I have reached out to somebody, it might just be to say, wishing them a happy birthday. It might be that I've commented on their post, or they've come back to me in some way and they've said, thank you so much. You're so positive. I love reading your posts. They're the highlight of my day. I pass them on to my daughter because she's having a hard time. And I'm like, I'm blown away by that. I didn't even know they were there looking. I thought they were totally disinterested in anything I was doing. And so they can be the gold, because if they're in a state of readiness and you have shown up with all of these different kinds of posts, being you, they've got to know you better. They've got to see that you are positive, you are giving. And now they're ready to do something about that thing that you keep on giving them some curiosity about. Now they come to you. It's like, now I'm ready to ask you, what do you do? Or what is that thing that you've been talking about? Because I think I might need it. So always show up as your very best. Show up as 100% you, 100% value, 100% your truth, and give. Because in the giving, you will definitely receive. And it might not be today. It might not be next week or next month. It might not be until 6 months down the road. But as long as you keep showing up as 100% you in a positive way, you are definitely going to draw those people to you. And you're affecting people in such a great way and you don't even know it. But let me tell you, you are if you're showing up like that. So that was my message today. Really check on how you're showing up. That's the very first thing. And then the second thing is, what types of posts are you doing? Could you mix them up a little bit more? Are they all about you? Are they all about your audience? Because they should be much more about what is in it for the person that I'm talking to and the person I want to attract.